Anfield, a fortress of football, witnessed a seismic upset. The atmosphere was electric, with fans pouring into the stadium, their faces painted with hope and anticipation. The iconic stadium, known for its passionate supporters and historic matches, was about to host a game that would be talked about for years to come. Nottingham Forest, written off by many, toppled the giants of Liverpool. The underdogs, with grit and determination, faced the Reds head-on. Every tackle, every pass, and every move was executed with precision and heart. The Forest players, often overshadowed by their more illustrious opponents, played with a fire that was impossible to ignore. A solitary goal was enough to secure a famous victory. The moment came in the second half, a swift counterattack that left the Liverpool defense scrambling. The ball was played through, and with a deft touch, it was slotted past the goalkeeper. The stadium fell silent for a moment before erupting in a mix of disbelief and celebration. The final whistle unleashed a roar of jubilation from the traveling Forest faithful. Their voices, hoarse from cheering, sang songs of victory. Flags waved and scarves were held aloft as the fans celebrated a momentous occasion. It was a scene of pure joy, a testament to the unbreakable bond between the team and its supporters. This was their day, a day etched in the club's history. Players and fans alike knew the significance of this victory. It wasn't just about the 3 points. It was about pride, belief, and the spirit of the underdog. The team gathered for a group photo, smiles wide and eyes gleaming with pride. Nuno Espirito Santo, a manager renowned for his tactical acumen, had clearly done his homework. His meticulous preparation and deep understanding of the game were evident from the outset. Every move, every decision, seemed premeditated and calculated to perfection. His game plan was executed to perfection. The players followed his instructions to the letter, showcasing a level of discipline and cohesion that is rarely seen. It was as if they were all connected by an invisible thread, moving in unison, anticipating each other's actions. It was a masterclass in defensive organization and disciplined counter-attacking football. The defensive line held firm, repelling wave after wave of attacks with a calm and composed demeanor. When the opportunity arose, they transitioned swiftly into counterattacks, catching their opponents off guard. From the first whistle, Forest's intentions were clear. They were there to compete, to challenge, and to disrupt. The players were focused, their eyes set on the prize, and their determination was palpable. They were not there to simply make up the numbers. Each player had a role, a purpose, and they executed it with precision. The unity and collective spirit of the team were evident in every tackle, every pass, and every run. The likes of Mohamed Salah and Luis Diaz were starved of space and time on the ball. The defensive unit, with their tight marking and aggressive pressing, ensured that Liverpool's star players were constantly under pressure, unable to find their rhythm. This was a Liverpool side clearly out of their comfort zone. Their usual fluidity and creativity were stifled, and frustration began to creep in. The players looked to their manager for answers, but Nuno's tactical master plan had them well and truly contained. It was a performance that will be remembered for its strategic brilliance and flawless execution. Liverpool, for all their possession, lacked a cutting edge. Their usually potent attack misfired throughout the afternoon. It was a day of frustration for the home fans, who watched in disbelief as chance after chance went begging. Luis Diaz, a constant threat down the left, was denied by the woodwork. Diogo Jota forced a smart save from Forest goalkeeper Mats Sells. Even the usually reliable Virgil van Dijk spurned a glorious opportunity from a corner. It seemed it wouldn't be their day. As the game entered the final third, the tension at Anfield was palpable. The air was thick with anticipation, every pass and tackle scrutinized by thousands of anxious eyes. The stakes were high, and both teams knew that a single moment could change the course of the match. The home crowd, sensing a smash-and-grab raid was on the cards, grew restless. Murmurs of concern rippled through the stands as the clock ticked down. The fans could feel the pressure mounting, their hopes hanging by a thread. Every missed opportunity and defensive lapse added to the collective anxiety. Then, in the 67th minute, a moment of magic. The game seemed to slow down as everyone held their breath, waiting for something extraordinary to happen. The players on the pitch were locked in a battle of wills, each one striving to be the hero of the day. Callum Hudson Odoi, a constant threat since his introduction, picked up the ball on the left flank. His eyes scanned the field, calculating his next move. The defenders braced themselves, knowing they were up against a player with the ability to change the game in an instant. What followed was a piece of individual brilliance. Hudson Odoi showcased his exceptional dribbling skills, weaving through the opposition with ease. His footwork was mesmerizing, leaving the defenders chasing shadows as he advanced towards the goal. He cut inside, leaving Connor Bradley in his wake, before unleashing an unstoppable curling effort into the far corner. The ball sailed through the air, its trajectory perfect, and nestled into the back of the net. The goalkeeper's desperate dive was in vain. Hudson Odoi had struck gold. The Forest fans erupted in ecstasy. Their moment had arrived. The stands shook with the roar of celebration, a sea of red and white waving in unison. It was a goal that would be remembered for years to come, a testament to Hudson Odoi's talent and determination. The atmosphere was electric, the joy palpable, as the fans celebrated a moment of pure footballing brilliance. Section 5. Yates, the engine room of Forest's triumph. While Hudson Odoi grabbed the headlines, Ryan Yates deserved immense credit for his performance in the heart of Forest's midfield. He was everywhere, breaking up play, winning tackles, and driving his team forward. His energy and tenacity set the tone for Forest's performance. He was the embodiment of their spirit and determination. Liverpool's midfield, usually so dominant, had no answer to his relentless pressing and intelligent positioning. Section 6. Frustration mounts for the Reds. As the clock ticked down, Liverpool's frustration grew with every passing minute. The home side, so accustomed to dictating the tempo of matches, found themselves chasing shadows. Forest's defensive solidity was proving impenetrable. Misplaced passes were met with groans from the Anfield faithful. The atmosphere, so often electric, turned to one of anxiety and disbelief. This was not the Liverpool they had come to expect. Section 7. Weathering the storm. Forest's defensive resilience. Forest, to their credit, defended resolutely throughout the match. They rode their luck at times, it's true. Matt Sells, for all his heroics, almost gifted Liverpool a goal with a rare lapse in concentration. However, their commitment and desire to protect their lead could not be faulted. Every player put their body on the line, blocking shots and throwing themselves into tackles. This was a true team effort. Section 8. A reality check for Slot's Liverpool. For Liverpool and their new manager, Arne Slot, this defeat served as a stark reminder of the unforgiving nature of the Premier League. Every team, no matter how small, is capable of causing an upset on their day. Slot, who had enjoyed a perfect start to his reign, was brought crashing back down to earth. His team selection and tactics, for once, had failed to deliver. This was a steep learning curve for the young manager. Section 9. The transfer window. A missed opportunity? Questions will be asked about Liverpool's transfer business. Did they do enough to strengthen their squad for the challenges ahead? The lack of a cutting edge in the final third was evident. Perhaps a top-quality striker should have been a priority. Only time will tell if this defeat will prove to be a costly lesson in the transfer market. One thing is for sure, changes are needed if they are to challenge for the title. Section 10. The road ahead for Forest and Liverpool. For Forest, this victory will inject a much-needed dose of confidence into the squad. They have shown they're capable of competing with the very best. The challenge now is to build on this momentum and climb the table. Liverpool, on the other hand, must regroup and learn from their mistakes. The season is still young, but they can ill afford too many more slip-ups if they are to keep pace with their title rivals. Section 11. Echoes of history. Can Forest repeat past glories? This famous victory will inevitably evoke memories of Forest's glorious past. Under the legendary Brian Clough, they were a dominant force in English and European football. While a return to those heady days may seem a distant dream, this result proves that anything is possible in football. One thing is for sure, Forest are back on the map. The sleeping giant is starting to stir. If you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for more videos.